going on, everybody? Just want to make sure there's audio before I start talking again with no audio.
What's that?
I'm just going to make sure the YouTube stream has audio. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I start talking again. Yeah, mic check. We're good. We're good. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Unboxing Thursdays. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. You are in for a very special episode today because I did not have any audio issues starting. So already, we're all in for a treat. First off, I want to thank everybody for watching, whether it's live or whether you're catching up later on. You guys leave the thumbs up, and you guys are crushing it every video, and I really appreciate that. I always check the comments, so make sure even if you're watching it later, leave a comment. I read everything and I'll get back to you if you have any questions or anything. If you're here now, obviously, thank you very much. Leave a thumbs up while you're here. Obviously it helps with the almighty algorithm on YouTube, and keeps my name, or keeps the video at the front of your feed. The previous episode, Infinity Equation, you guys killed it. 35 likes. Before that, with Sergeant Bananas, 37. So yeah, I think we can easily top that week after week, but thank you very much. Don't forget, next week I have Al Chang, aka Toy Soldier Photography. He's going to be on. He's an amazing toy photographer. The week after that, I'm still waiting for a confirmation from the Fallen Fett, but when he comes on the show, he's going to have to start keeping it chainy and open some toys. And the week after that, November 17th, I have, we've called ourselves the Monstars, which is a couple of my favorite new toy photographers. They're also Canadian. Drew Olive, who you've seen before on my Instagram Live. Same with Slay's Toys, and also my good friend, Plastic Life. And with that, I have another Canadian toy collector. You may be following him already on Instagram. If not, go do that, well, now, if you have another device, or after this video. But stay tuned here, obviously. He's Tiny Pants Tailoring. You can see the link in the description below. And I'm going to switch him on now. Yo! Dante, what's going on, man?
Not much here.
The
just stream's a little bit behind on my phone itself.
Oh, I'm lagging everywhere.
Where are you gonna be opening up first?
I got a whole bunch of stuff. For people on the stream who don't know you, or may not be familiar with your Instagram account, why don't you give them a quick recap of who you are, what you do.
I make custom clothes for Mezco 112 and occasionally Marvel Legends, and sometimes Storm collectibles and head sculpts, and also do paint jobs.
Nice.
And action figure collector.
And what are some of the main lines that you collect?
Obviously. Overall, my favorite line right now is currently actually Mayfex.
Oh yeah?
Just the first thing I'm gonna open up.
Cool. Yo, so since you're the guest, why don't you go through?
Then probably Mezco.
Yeah, why don't you go through the items that you have? Show people in the chat what you have to open today, and usually what I do is I have them comment in the chat which one they want to see you open first.
Well, I cheated.
That's okay. There's no rules here.
The Mayfex Hush Blue.
Yes. Very nice.
Should just open now.
Oh, was that what that sound was earlier?
Yeah, I've been waiting to open this thing for a long time. The Black Mask Mezco that I got from you.
Yes.
We split on that pack.
Dope.
That was you, right? Yeah. And the Onyx Sovereign Knight Batman.
Beautiful.
What do you got?
What I've got today. Oh yeah, so people in the chat, let them know what you want to see him open first. Apart from that Hush Batman, because clearly he got a little bit premature on that one. I've got this.
Yeah, I know. I was excited to open that up.
Legends Falcon.
Oh yeah, I want to get that one.
The
eventually.
comic version, so that's pretty cool.
Figure. I kind of wish they went with the one at the offensive post.
Along with that, same wave, Kang. I am still undecided how I feel about this. I like the figure itself looks really, really cool. I don't know enough about him as a character. I don't know to justify if I should keep him or not, or like should I even open it?
Technically, actually,
yeah. So if you guys in the chat you think Kang is good or Kang sucks, you let me know. That'll be a deciding factor. The final piece of my Mighty Morphin main team, the Black Ranger without the shield with the season 2 Zach dreadlocks here. So I'm excited to get this. I know I have the black one over there. I don't even have my Yellow Ranger yet. It's still in the States, but still good to get that. And finally arrived today from EB Games Canada is the Hasbro PulseCon 2020 Hellfire Club exclusive Marvel Legends set. So this box is absolutely gorgeous. But we're going to talk about that. So I'm going to go through the chat real quick, say what's up to the people here, see what they have decided, what they want to see you open. First today is Terrence. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you again. Ronald Ramos. So close to first. What's that?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My screen's like glitching out completely. I'm sending you a video right now. As long as you can hear me, we'll keep going. Can you see me fine?
Yeah, I can see you fine. Maybe turn off your phone video and just keep it on the stream.
Turn off the video quick.
No, like turn off your stream, the YouTube.
Okay. It's
the YouTube. Paul Morales, what's going on, man? Good evening. Good evening to you. Ronald Ramos says, let me start by saying Kentucky Fried Chicken in Canada blows the USA away. That is actually Korean fried chicken that I had on my Instagram today. It is incredible. I'm still full from lunch, so I didn't really have dinner. Crazy Tunes Productions, what's going on? Good to have you here. Nightwing X. What's that?
That chicken looks so good.
Dude, I probably like have it maybe 3 times a month. It's just incredible. You know, sometimes you eat too much of something that you think is really good and like it starts to kind of fade. Like, I don't know, it's not new to you anymore, but man, like this chicken, I can just yeah, it's insane.
I just ate it too much and got sick of it.
No, but this chicken, like I could every week, every other week, I'm good. Every day would be too much probably, and I would die from like, I don't know, heart attack.
You always get different seasonings and different flavors.
Yeah, but it's still fried chicken. At the end of the day, it would be delicious, but I would still die because like I don't.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have like the office gym anymore.
Health is more important overall than fried chicken.
No matter how delicious it is. Yo, Nightwing X, what's going on? Chad Kinsler is here. He retracted his messages, but I'm sure it was something positive. Thanks for coming on. Paul Morales, this hold music is, I don't know, it came with that background video that I found. So I know a lot of people kind of like it. I'm kind of feeling it too. Very retro, very like very video game. It has a video game vibe to it. So I really like that. I'm going to keep that on. Darren Schaffer, what's up? Jagua. Some of y'all tested me with these names. Marvelous Nick, that's my homie right there. Welcome to the stream. Heroes World Online. Clockwork Orgy, Colossal Custom, Smash Labs. Smash Labs says Tiny Pants Tailoring is the homie. We used to talk before he got famous.
You should get him to come on with you sometime.
Oh, he has an open invite.
Ready.
He has an open invite for sure.
He definitely should come on.
796 Studios is at dinner right now, but he still hopped onto the chat to drop a message. Thanks for the love. Darth Clueless, what's going on? Oh, Phil. House of Montague, I just want that X-Men shelf behind you. Chilling with Kev. Ray S, what's going on? Ronald Ramos. All right, chat. Thank you for hopping on. You can see Dante's already opened up some of his stuff. And, we were in the same Facebook group, Northern Legends, where, a lot of our, where I meet a lot of friends who collect, and we're all Canadian. And we started chatting more after...
I think it was in the raffle group, actually, wasn't it?
What's that?
I think it might have been the raffle group, actually.
Yeah, I think it was which came out of Northern Legends, and when we split the Batman 2-pack there with the Black Mask, we started talking more. You're a big basketball fan.
Yeah. Devastating year.
Well, devastating. It wasn't ideal, but it wasn't that harsh. It's not like we had like a...
I like the sounds of getting kicked by the people. But that was a rough year, man.
Yeah.
It was good till the end.
Definitely was not ideal.
I kind of want to get the Robins from the Merciless Wave and the Infected Superman. That one kind of looks pretty nice.
I was logging into YouTube, and then I saw on the front page, it was Unparalleled Universe's, he just put up the Merciless Superman review. And from the clickbaity title that I saw, shame. But from the clickbaity title that I saw, it didn't look good based on that summary.
I don't know. It might look good enough just from a stationary point on my wall.
For people who follow me or don't follow me on Instagram, I showed a preview earlier this week of something that I was working on. And I think you saw it too, Dante. It is this command center.
Your back computer. Yeah, the back computer.
It's not a bad computer, crazy. It could be. It is like any computer. You can use it for Star Wars. You can use it.
Make a nice one.
Any kind of sci-fi computer, but this is supposed to be the command center from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It even has those little, when there's like trouble and it starts glowing, and Alpha starts losing his shit and going ay ay ay. So I printed these in red because they're like a reddish color. And what happened was this is supposed to print in one piece, right? But when you print in one piece, you have this ledge here that requires a lot of support, which is super annoying. Because then you would have to build the support so that when you're printing here and above, this bottom part doesn't droop down. I know you know this because you're into 3D printing too. But for people watching, so that uses extra material under here, and that takes extra time. So what I did was I split...
This makes it a lot easier right here.
I split the file. Basically in the software, I flipped it upside down like this. It only had the base showing on the build plate. So it prints that as one. And then it prints the top part as a separate piece. And then I would just...
Is that like mostly solid or is it not solid?
Sorry, what's that?
Is it mostly solid or is it like have hollow parts in it too?
Oh, it's like 95% hollow. I do like a fill percentage of like 5%.
Okay. That'd be a
No, it would take too much filament and take too long to print, and it's just sitting here for toys, right? It's not functional. It's like a purely display piece. I would try 1%, but I'd be afraid that the top layers wouldn't fill in. And then what happened was I ran out of filament halfway through. I don't know if you can see this line right here. So I had to like go back to the software, move the model down just to this part. I took a caliper and measured this distance and then lowered it that much, printed it, glued it on. So now I gotta put some filler in it and then sand it down, prime it, paint it. But I think this is gonna be a pretty good piece. I think the next ones that I do won't have these issues, so it'll look even better.
Yeah, I'm excited to see when it's all finished up.
And just to give you an idea of, you know what, I'm going to open the Black Ranger first, and then you can kind of see the scale. This thing is like around 10 inches wide.
It looks like it's pretty big.
But yeah, why don't you, I don't think anyone wrote what they wanted you to open yet. Go open whatever you want next. But what I was saying before, I got completely sidetracked with the Mezco. We started talking because we split that 2-pack. You're a big Mezco guy, obviously, right? You make custom costumes for Mezco figures. But why did you earlier in the show you said why is Mafex your favorite line now?
Yeah. I guess, well, funny I should be saying this now, like when it's kind of being stiff and it may lock up on me, but I just find them more fun to pose. Like I got really sold over with the Mafex Spider-Man.
Right. Well, that thing's fantastic. Because you're a big Batman guy. You obviously have a lot of custom suits that are bat suits, Superman suits.
I don't know. I think this is a pretty nice figure.
Oh, look at that. This one, they give you...
Mine's kind of a little stiff.
Yeah, you're going to have to give it a little bath for those. My Spider-Man was really stiff. I put it in like a hot bath maybe 5-6 times, and the joints were so tight, they were creaking, and I was worried that they were ratcheted joints. And, given that Mafex didn't have the best track record with quality control before, I was really scared. But then, everything's good with that Spider-Man now. My Hush Batman is perfect. Plastic Life, Mike G, who's in the chat right now, he did not have such good luck with his Batman, though. You know Mike, right?
Yeah, Mike's a good guy.
Yeah, he's all right. He's going to be on in a few weeks.
I think I might have referred him to you for the diagram stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. For the printing.
Yeah. You guys look pretty close to each other now, right?
Yeah. So, let me see if I can switch it to the self camera.
Yeah. Try and pose Batman. I suck at posing.
That yeah, that could use a little work.
He's a little stiff on his torso. I think I'm gonna have to heat it up before I pose it too much.
Damn, took me forever to figure out this chat. Here we go, selfie cam. So he looks awesome. The unmasked head, not so much. It's funny that this one comes with both the blade blasters in like the gun form and the other version, because the other Rangers don't have that. They all come in the blaster formation, so that's kind of lame. He comes with 2 fists, 2 gripping hands.
Articulation on those figures compared to a Marvel Legend.
What's that?
How's the articulation on that compared to a Marvel Legend?
Um, I'd say they're pretty on par. But with Power Rangers, there's all of them have the butterfly joint consistently.
So they're kind of ahead of them then.
Yeah, you know what? It actually
Do they
is.
have that Falcon diaphragm joint?
Yeah, it has this and it
Yeah, they
has
have
ab
the
crunch.
diaphragm. Yeah.
So it has both actually.
Damn.
So actually it's actually better.
I,
Thigh
yeah.
thigh swivel.
It's close to like the new Spider-Man body.
You know, I actually haven't opened the retro Spidey yet because I have the
Oh,
Mafex Spider-Man and I'm like how much more posable can it get than this import? I think I would just, as much as I respect that they made a new buck and all these changes to articulation, if I open it, I don't think it's going to be a better figure to pose than the Mafex. So I'm just going to keep it on card and keep it as
that's
yeah. I mean, it's great, but I don't know if it's better than the import.
I don't know.
Does this rotate or
It
slide
can't
down?
be beat for its price point, but it's like
Oh, for sure.
incredibly fun to pose for sure.
So the difference
And if
between
this becomes the new standard design for it, I'd be really happy.
yeah, I've heard that, but then I've heard also some people have beef with the neck joint. Yeah, so this axe blaster compared to the armor version, this is
I
this
think
thing is
they need
down.
to add this style of neck joint. Like
Snake
if
eyes?
they do like the separate neck, I think they would be better.
Right, right, right. Oh, but yeah, going back to your point, the Mafex, oh, got myself, is definitely more fun to pose because I have what 10 Mezco Batmen and you know, as good as they look with the costumes, you're right. They don't pose as well. The range isn't as good as the
Yeah,
imports.
like they're not like terribly like super stiff or anything either, but like there's no range of motion in like the torso really, because he has like those big giant sculpted abs.
Because in the past, I was like, oh, the Dark Knight Batman from Mezco, the first one that came out, is like the best Batman figure ever. But then now I have this Hush Batman. I'm like, okay, it's probably my favorite Batman figure now. But as much as I love Mezco, that you don't see any of the joints, you get like a cloth costume that that everything's hidden. It all comes back to
Okay,
the posing again.
so to compare them directly to this one,
Ooh, look at that suit.
which would be pretty similar to like the Mayfox, right? But like different color. It's inspired by the same thing.
I'm gonna switch over to the browser view real quick. You can see some of the things that you make, have made. This really, like, look how clean the lines are on this Nightwing. Where's my phone? Hush Nightwing suit 2.0 with a metallic blue. That is freaking gorgeous. Then we've got, I guess this is the version 1 with like the light
Oh, it's
blue.
not showing up on, and mine's lagging behind.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just showing them up on the screen. I guess I could tell. I should just tell you what's going on. Uh, this is one of my favorites. The Joker with the "I killed Jason Todd and all I got was this lousy T-shirt." T-shirt.
Yeah, that one's pretty nice. I like that one too.
And that those are really small letters to print up on a screen or on a shirt. Sorry, you have it here with the newest Joker. Did you paint this head sculpt, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, some of these suits are incredible. Like, it's like Mafex, no, sorry, Mezco quality.
Yeah, you want to integrate it in and not like stick out super hard or anything, right?
Right, for sure. And that's the challenge with soft goods costumes, right? If it doesn't fit right, it looks like a doll or it looks like somebody in cosplay, but these are all
Yeah,
incredible.
everyone always says like the whole thing about like it looks like someone's like wearing like their dad's like pajamas or something, like a little kid. Like, it looks like a baggy suit thing. I remember when I first started getting into Mezco, like the guy at the comic book store, that was like his like detractment from me starting to collect Mezcos. He said that he didn't think that they looked good. He said they looked like pajamas,
Yeah.
which I thought was kind of silly. But you see what you want, I guess.
Let's see. Lightning Collection. Oh, yes. So, Lightning Collection. Now that I have the Black Ranger here. And I was looking for reference photos of what color this thing should be. And it was always a picture showing up of Alpha and Zach in the command center. But it looked like Zach was doing more dancing, like hip hop keto. So this is that. This is how tall he is. So, it's like what, 4.5 inches tall? The command center. Reaching for some buttons. I think this is a pretty good size.
Yeah, looks like it's a good size for it.
But yeah, Lightning Collection. I told myself I was slowing down. First of all, I should have been only getting the original 6, maybe 7. Then I'm up to 4 putties. Then I have, I don't know. Are you a Power Rangers guy? I don't know if you collect it or not, but did you ever watch it?
I watched like the original stuff like when I was a kid, but I've been able to stave off like the buying it because I don't really like remember a whole lot of it. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure if I watched it, it would just kind of all flood back in, and I'd have like a compulsion to go buy it. So I just kind of avoid it.
Yeah, that is definitely very likely. Cause I mean, what was it? What year was it? 90s, early 90s. That was the last time I watched it. But then I started reading the Boom Studios comics, the Mighty Morphin Power
Yeah,
Rangers.
that's the thing. I don't want to get suckered in by like starting to read the comics or something.
Yeah, so that got me back into it. Then it got me buying other Rangers that I don't even know. Then I started watching it on Netflix with my daughter. Then I started watching Dino Charge. And like, it's totally made for kids, and I don't care. I'm just watching it anyway. It's still good. And then to a point where I'm looking for more content. So I started reading this other comic series, also by Boom, called Saban's Go Go Power Rangers. And
Yeah,
it's like it starts off like the day after they get their powers, and like how they go through life and like their training. It gives it more backstory because it's not like all of a sudden these kids have powers and they know everything. They know everything. They know what to do. They know how to use their powers. They know how to use their Zords. So there's like a backstory. There's other stuff going on. It's actually pretty cool. So go check that out, people who are Power Rangers fans, and get ready to buy more stuff. Saban's Go Go Power Rangers.
I never really found very many of them around either in the stores locally, so that kind of stopped me from getting them too.
How have you adjusted in your new location? Have you adjusted?
Yeah, it's pretty good. The internet's just not very good.
And what about like toy hunting wise?
A lot more scenic for sure.
Just gonna make a quick post.
Should open up another one, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure I'm just making a quick post to the Instagram so people know that we're on. If you have a minute, go ahead and share this video in your socials and let other people know we're on too. Come enjoy some toys. So that is the Black Ranger.
Nice and fresh though.
Which one is that?
Black Mask.
Oh, okay. So people in the chat, what do you guys think of Kang?
Kang's awesome.
Kang is awesome?
Yeah.
The character? Or the figure? Or both?
Okay. I'm scared.
What are you doing with him?
I'm trying to bend his elbows.
What did we? How many years ago was that? 2 years ago?
A year ago.
That's it?
He's been sitting in this thing for a year now. Yeah, because it was last year's Batman's thing, right?
Oh, the Batman. Yeah, that's right. Last year's.
Right?
Well, good luck to you. I don't know. Kang looks cool. They actually gave him extra hands, which is good. I don't want to see like just gun hands, but he's got fists, trigger hands, gripping hands. He's like a descendant of Reed Richards, apparently. I don't know. I was never that into the character, but I think like this looks great. You good?
It's a success. It's one arm.
Do you have any plans for him?
No. Just to stand in the background with a bunch of other guys wanting to find to kill Batman.
Do you think the lights and sounds briefcase that he comes with is worth it, or it's more of a gimmick?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I haven't actually opened it yet.
This is so
That's
pretty.
the box art.
This box art is so pretty. All right, I'll open it. I already cut the tape. Clockwork Orgy says, have you seen Russ's Toy of the Year 2020 showcase from the folks that host New York Toy Fair? No, I have not seen that. Marvelous Nick, Lightning Collection is ahead of Marvel Legends. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. I'm still waiting for them to announce that Pumpkin Wrapper 2-pack. I thought that was today, but I guess not. I think that was another day. Matt Graham, what's going on? Another fellow Canadian. He says, the posing is why I'm falling off of Mezco. Hurts when I can't get Batman to do what I want him to do, even with a wired cape. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Matt. It's I'm glad the three main Batman of their little trilogy is done, because after that and 89 Batman, I'm out. That's it. Did you, Dante, you get the 89 Batman?
No, I didn't. I skipped that one.
Who's your favorite on-screen Batman?
Batfleck guy. It's definitely him.
Batfleck?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to switch to...
What about you?
On screen, Keaton.
How old were you when it came out?
5.
No. I wouldn't have been alive yet. Maybe that's why I don't have an affinity for that one.
Yeah.
What else? You could fill in this.
Paint. Ronald Ramos says, I told myself the same thing. Now I want all the Red Rangers, my poor wallet. Yeah, there are a lot of Red Rangers. I have the Dino Charge one upstairs. And he's awesome. Comes with a blaster too. Marvelous Nick, you messed up big time. Fell into the Power Rangers trap. Yes. I am now one with the Morphin Grid. Mike G says, paint apps on Hasbro Rangers is pure trash. Generally, mine have been okay, except for this Black Ranger has this, like, this is the only one that I've had this issue with on my Rangers. The rest have all been clean. Ooh. Nice Scarecrow head. I dig it.
I don't know if I want to use...
Damn, look at the detail on that under the eye holes.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but...
Yeah.
My webcam quality looks like crap.
Post a picture of it later.
I have to get it painted first.
Ronald Ramos says, does Go-Go act as a backstory for the main Boom comic, or is it its own story? I'm only like 5 issues in, but I think it's its own story because it only focuses on Mighty Morphin and everything in when they get their powers and Angel Grove and all that stuff, and like some Rita backstory. So I don't know if it's like a prequel to the main line. I don't think it is from so far from what I read. Matt Graham says Kang is the best Avengers villain. Yeah, I know he's a big villain. But personally, I don't know. I've never been that interested in what
I'm 100% sure. I can't really remember, but I think he is like technically related to Reed.
Yeah.
Somehow.
He's like a descendant of his from the future.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, that's good. That works. This is not a double jointed elbow, but it still goes in pretty good. Still flex. No butterfly. Like, it's cool, man. This little tunic that he has, it's sculpted in so nicely.
I think I might grab that.
And the thing is, like, you helped me grab the leader from, what wave was that? The orange suit leader.
That was the Avengers wave, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm a mainly X-Men Spider-Man guy, but when I see a cool looking villain or a good figure, I'll just pick it up. Just because, you know, how can you go wrong with a badass villain? Darren Schaffer says, he's cool, but I really only wanted that Thunder Strike, but he didn't come with a relaxed head. Yeah, he's just permanently raging. I don't know why. They only made one face for him. I prefer Kodos. Yes, can keep him. Both are awesome figure and story. Need. Terrence says Rumble Society. Tomorrow's Friday. That's why. I thought today... Dude, how can I think today's Friday when the show is on Thursday?
You should know that, man.
Yesterday, obviously, was Wednesday. And then when I woke up this morning, I remembered that I had a dream that I was playing Call of Duty with Mike and CJ until 11 o'clock. And then at 11, I'm like, oh shit, my live stream is supposed to be right now. I'm 2 hours late. But then why would I be playing COD? Like, why would I be having a dream about that? Like, don't I have more important things? My subconscious is crazy. Oh, Rumble Society, Matt Graham is out.
This is an unboxing, but did I show you this yet?
Nope. Oh, Apocalypse. Damn. Dude, the fit on that looks so good. Like, that's an incredible job.
Not the head. That's not how you take it off.
Darth Clueless says 89 Batman looks intriguing. I'm definitely excited to get that. Even more so because I did not pre-order the SHF. And then, the SHF is out. You've seen pictures of it. You've seen reviews of it. The cape looks like a piece of beef jerky. Like, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm digging this.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn, man, that looks great.
I can get that.
Speaking of Mezco, though, they announced that Leatherhead earlier this week. Nice.
You see?
That looks really good. Because a lot of people don't have that Build-A-Figure head, right?
Yeah, it should be able to... Well, this is the same buck as the Build-A-Figure, so that'll be a fit. I see people were selling that for like $100 on eBay for that one. Just by itself, Gladiator.
Yeah, I really hope nobody's buying that. Because you can buy the Age of Apocalypse. And just use that head.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mezco Leatherface that came out, or that was announced this week. And I sent you a picture. We were chatting about that earlier. Dude, those accessories look crazy. I'm going to see if I can pull that up.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. The blood effects looks pretty interesting.
I have $77 in Mezco points. And I kind of want to pick it up. But it's a year away. But like, look at all, like, you can have all these combinations. I'm not into horror, so I don't really mess with Texas Chainsaw. Is that what I said earlier?
Have you opened up the Hellfire pack yet?
No, I'm gonna do that in a second. But yeah, you can get all these different costume variations. Damn. What do you guys think? You guys getting this in the chat? So it's $100 US. What's a regular release? 80 or 90? Can I just get to the last picture with all the accessories? Here we go. Let's see. First of all, 3 equally gruesome head portraits, including the infamous Pretty Woman and Old Lady masks as seen in the film. Also included is a removable suit jacket that Leatherface can wear on his Pretty Woman mask, and an additional removable apron that he can wear on his Old Lady mask. That's pretty good. I think if you're a fan of this has to be like, this is a must buy, right? You have a chainsaw that makes movie sounds, a cleaver, a bone knife, a mallet, and a bucket full of blood, and like these blood splatter effects.
It makes Professor Pig really easy to make.
Yeah. I mean, I want to just buy it, keep the accessories, and sell the figure. Somebody would want the figure, right?
Now you gotta buy it.
Yeah, I could just part it out.
You could.
Do you have any other Mezcos on pre-order?
I think I do, but I can't remember which one it was I had on pre-order.
Let me see.
I can't remember which one it was. I'm just open up my Onyx.
Onyx is gorgeous, man. I have like 8 different Sovereign.
A fresh one.
All right. Let's see. Batfleck. They set some things up. There's a character that is referenced in the main book that shows up in Go. That's Matt about Power Rangers. All right, I'm going to catch up and I'm going to know what's going on. Julian Papa says, it's too scary for me. Yeah, Darth Clueless, same, like, horror's not, I'm not into horror stuff, but, you know, those blood splatter effects and those accessories. I don't know why I'm so, like,
It just looks so pristine, I feel like you can't take it out.
it's good, man. Like, you're already, like, 90% of the way there. Just take them out.
It looks so nice.
I can see, like, the hesitation.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's got the little sleeve on it and everything.
Just do
Hurts
it.
a little, actually.
Just do it. This is Unboxing Thursdays. You can do it.
Okay. There's a very strong smell coming off of this thing. This head wasn't on there very well.
Do you have any of the Supreme Knights?
I do, but it's not stock anymore.
Looks like Kang is a left-handed gun holder. Yo, I'm loving, like, I love purple. Just, like, green looks great. Blueface looks great. Blueface the rapper. I'm gonna switch back to the... Huh.
That's what my Supreme looks like now.
Oh, wow. Dude!
He's got
Oh my
nice
god.
soft cape.
Yeah. And the belt, is the belt staying black?
You want to see the one that Mike really wants?
I think Mike wants to see the one that Mike really wants, but yeah, show it.
I don't have it painted still, so I can't really show it properly, but it's just the like the more classic Neil Adams style.
Yeah, that is the classic Batman suit. I'm having a lot of trouble putting this blaster into a left hand, especially because it has this area, so I don't know if it's supposed to be on the inside of the arm, right? Mirrors confuse me like a parakeet. Like, is that it? Damn it. There we go. I think that's it. Mirrors confuse me. Like, you know, Magic Wallet? That wallet that keeps folding? Like, you just put money in and then you fold it and then it just, like, keeps going, and then it just ends up folding into your wallet. That thing confuses the hell out of me. I can't figure that out. Okay, this guy looks awesome. Buy. This is a buy. The look back. Oh my god. That's very cool. Aaron Lee says, just get it and put old man Hawkeye head. Just get it and put the old man Hawkeye head on it. You can put that. It's like Frank's Red Hot. You just put that shit on everything. No, I haven't gotten it yet. Like, that set's everywhere. And I kind of paid full price for the Professor X and Magneto 2-pack because I just wanted it right away. And I kind of overpaid for that because I'm pretty sure that's going to go on clearance. And then now this Hawkeye pack is going to be everywhere. Like, it's already everywhere, so I feel like it'll go on sale soon. I'm waiting for a sale. Dude, this got a good range on this.
Damn, Kang has some really good flexibility.
This gun is still confusing me.
What do you think about this body?
Which one is that?
The She-Hulk.
It looks good.
She-Hulk.
Did you sand down some of the color already?
Yeah, I'm trying to sand off her pants, and then I'm gonna try and make it smooth, and then paint her to the original green and put a onesie on her. But do you think that like any time in the future we're gonna see an improvement from Marvel Legends on the female bodies, or do you think this is like as good as it's gonna be for a while?
That's a tough call, man. Because that She-Hulk is pretty recent, right? From the Skrull wave.
But the Scarlet one.
Yeah.
Because she has the butterfly shoulders, even though like they don't really work very well. And she has the torso. And the drop joints too.
Time travel. I think I want to print something that's like a portal. Just like circular with some stairs. You can put an effect in the background. Looks like some sort of time traveling doohickey effect. Look at how this guy jumping through. Does he jump? I don't even know what he does. Does he use a mother box? Yeah, I'm gonna
He
get
just shows up and makes like a really mean statement, really.
You made bad life choices and then he disappears.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just judges you about that he knows that you do in the future.
Just shows up at critical points in your life and he just looks at you, shakes his head, he's like, pathetic. And then leaves.
Yeah, you're 5 seconds away from making the stupidest decision of your life, and I just wanted to witness it.
And then the Joe Fix-It bag. Probably sell that. I don't really care. Especially a video game version. I'm not really down for any of the game reverse stuff. Whoever's in the Northern Legends group who wants this, get at me. $5.
Yeah. I can't see that stuff selling very well.
Marvelous Nick says Kang is too cool to jump. Is he in a lot of those the animated features on Disney? Because I know Nick watches a lot of those with his kids. So all those Avengers, Earth Mightiest Heroes, and all those series. Joe Fix-It can be used for a suited apocalypse. Oh, that's true. Shit. Going Geek TV. Don't sell it. Alright. So I need to get this Iron Man. But then I need hands. I need hands for him, don't I? Iron Man will go on clearance. Captain America will go on clearance. Falcon does have a back part. Oh, it's down there. I thought he didn't have one. Whoops.
Open them up.
Yeah, I'll open up next. Joe Casta, which I think is a pretty cool looking figure. Uh, but I don't want Thunderstrike.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't need Thunderstrike because I'm gonna use it just as the suited the suit body. So I don't need to buy Thunderstrike. That's hilarious. I might need an Apocalypse head from you then. I'm gonna go back to your page real quick because I wanted to show this Venom head. I don't think you're gonna.
Give you one?
No, you can't see it on your screen, but the people in the chat will be able to. Just give me a second. And voila. And this Venom head sculpt you painted yourself, right? Or the one in this picture on your Instagram?
Which one?
It's like the front on picture and then there's like a side profile.
Yeah.
Oh, painted heads only. Yeah, that's crazy.
One of them that's like half painted.
Is there a tongue on that one? Or is it removable?
Yeah, there's a tongue. It's a separate piece.
Makes sense.
See? The tongue goes in like that.
And have you put this on the new Venom body yet?
No, I haven't been able to get one. I've wanted to try and track one down, but I seen one and I passed on it because I thought that they'd be pretty common, but obviously I should have grabbed it because as soon as I came back to get it, it was gone. That was when I was asking you about the Carnage figure. I missed both of those ones because I passed on them.
Well, I bought them on Toys R Us website, so keep an eye out on there. Maybe they'll restock. This thing is crazy.
They haven't showed up at Toys R Us here yet. They said that they should be getting it soon. They said they're a little bit behind. But they're stocked really well here.
But it's 2 hours away for you, or like a 2-hour round trip?
Yeah, it's 2 hours away.
This is a really nice Carnage.
Yeah, he's really nice. I want to probably maybe make a head for him too, if I can get hold of one.
I need to find the Cletus Cassidy head. Someone told me wait for Arcade to come out and use the Arcade head.
Did you end up getting the Spawn figure ever?
I had the first McFarlane, the Mortal Kombat one.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good. But I didn't care enough for Spawn and I sold it.
What do you think of this?
Ooh.
Is it showing up fine or no?
Yeah, it's a little dark, but I can see the bandolier. Oh my god, that looks clean, man. And that unmasked head. Is that finished, or are you gonna do more?
This one was finished. I left it less bloody. I had another one that I went more bloody on, but I didn't think it really suited the artwork that much.
Man, you got a lot of stuff at the ready. Kang is too cool to time jump. Let's see. Kang only walks around and looks cool. He's in both seasons. Kang is on Earth's Mightiest Heroes and the other Avengers cartoon. Hey, Prime to the First. What's going on, man? I don't know what camera I'm looking at. Welcome to the stream. We're just opening some toys. Prime to the First is the coolest name, says Marvelous Nick, but I feel like it confuses Unparalleled. Like every week he has to read it. Alright, so Falcon. Reopening this guy? The only Falcon figure I have is the Falcon cap. which is like one of the
I might
coolest.
get that figure. Actually.
What's that?
I think I might get that figure. Actually, the Falcon looks pretty good.
Yeah, he looks good. It's a great looking classic comic Falcon.
Is it like the same wing setup that Vulture has?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's got like the two parts, which is annoying as hell.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking, but
It's annoying, right? You move it a little bit, you move it a centimeter, and like it all just comes snapping off. A centimeter is a unit of measurement for all the
a
Americans.
centimeter is 2.5 inches. Or sorry, 2 centimeters is 1 inch. Or is it 2.5 centimeters is 1 inch? Yeah, 25 millimeters.
2 centimeters is 1 inch.
I'm pretty sure.
1 inch. It's like two and a half or 2 1/4. It's annoying because all the 3D printing software is like.
Tricky. I know it's 25 millimeters, but I always get it mixed up. So I think you might be right. Maybe 2 1/4 centimeters.
Yeah, I'm always having to convert in my head when I'm printing stuff. Oh, Prime to the First has the same printer
I
as me.
usually just go with inches myself. It's just easier.
All right, let's get going. This expression on his face, on the back, that is just. That's my reaction just looking at that face. Looks a little bit better.
Yeah, it's really cool.
All right.
How good do you think you are at guessing bodies for figures?
Guessing what, sorry?
Guessing a body that a figure is using.
Oh, I'm terrible. I'm sure I'm terrible at that. I'm almost certain. What have you got? Give me a chance.
Can you guess what this is?
He's completely clothed.
Yeah, that's the trick.
That's
so
the
hard.
I don't know. I can't really
It's a new
see.
figure.
What's that?
It's a newer figure from this year. And it's a cheap figure.
I don't know, but I really like that hoodie. Is it red or pink? It's red, I'm assuming. It's on a Nightwing.
Yeah, it's red. It's just the saturation looks off in the webcam.
Yeah, I don't know. Which buck is that? Which figure is that?
You guys know?
You bought a beachhead to... Are you keeping him like that?
What?
Are you keeping it as a custom?
I think I may just either sell it or give it away. I just wanted to get it more or less to prove a point that you could use like cheaper figures to make like stuff that looks more like a Mezco style custom.
Well, I mean, what's underneath wouldn't be that important with all the with the outfits that you're making.
Even so, like the articulation is like on par with a Mezco body, I think.
I'm gonna need a red hoodie. I'm gonna order one from you later. Alright. Oh, so Marvelous Nick says Falcon is dope, but the shoulder line looks trash. Yeah. I am going to show you how mine looks. It is not promising at all. Here's the figure. We get a
You don't have it read yet?
I don't know. Ah, it's too much white. Hold on. Dim. So the shoulder lines here, you can kind of see it already. Is this too bright? I'm going to take a picture of this and post it on Instagram, but you can see red bleeding from where the two pieces join in, because I'm assuming this is red plastic with white painted over it. So it's just showing through. This sucks.
Poutine's good.
Poutine.
Kevin?
Poutine's the best.
Yeah.
Any food that
I'm not sure if he used the exact recipe I told him or not, but I tried it. I convinced Smash Lab Creations to try poutine.
Okay, cheese, pork. I always have pork in my poutine. And the fact that you don't have to stop chewing when you're eating, like there's no bones, there's no interruptions, you can just shovel food, chew, and eat, like there's nothing better.
Yeah, it's really good, but sometimes it can be really, really bad too, I found.
The look on his face is pretty good, like he's got the dad look on his face where like when you give your child this look, they know that they're acting up and they gotta stop. Like that's the look on his face. That's the expression.
He's beautiful for Falcon, right?
Yeah. The paint on this, man, this is just. He's wearing boots. That's fine. The little lines here in the costume break on the back when you do the butterfly joints, when you move it around. The shoulder's terrible. I'm going to post some pictures of that, but this is not perfect. But I'm glad he has two fists and two of these flight hands, like this, or chopping.
Give you extra hands.
Yeah.
That's kind of uncommon.
What was really dumb with the Archangel Deluxe was like he still came with these hands. What is he holding?
Yeah.
What is he holding?
I don't know. Pop closest first.
Pretty cool. The wings. The wings are like a little translucent plastic.
It's nice that they're actually getting to do like more like characters with the winged buck, and they're not just like not using it, utilizing it. I was so happy when they ended up doing Vulture.
Yeah, for sure. Because I sold my Toy Biz Vulture too.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for them to do a nice, good like classic Angel that would like make it perfect for me.
Oh, you know what? This snaps in a lot better than Vulture.
That's good. Mine is pretty loose. I couldn't keep the one in really at all. I think I might have to just glue it in and leave it.
It actually has an R here that says for right side. Yo, I was just thinking, since the NBA season was postponed and it just ended, it normally starts up in October. Have you heard when they're starting again?
You're starting in December. How do you feel about that they want to move the Raptors to a different city for this season?
I only saw like a brief headline for that. I actually haven't read into it.
I think it was
This way.
I don't know. I might be wrong. This may not even be like a city. I think it might have been Kansas City or something that wanted to take it. Like they wanted the Raptors to play there. Not sure.
Should I put on the flight hands? Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I think if you are an Avengers fan, this is a really good wave. Because like you get your classic comic book characters, and these figures are done so well. Kang and Falcon. Although admittedly I don't know that much about Kang. I can appreciate a good looking figure when it's in front of me. And thanks to Bjorn, who's going to cost me another $90 to get 3 more figures. Oh, you know what? I'll just buy the bath pieces, whatever. How would he fly? Like this? Like this good?
Is there anything that you have a love-hate relationship with in your collection?
A figure that I have a love-hate relationship with.
Yeah.
That's a tough question.
This one's definitely mine, if I could pick one.
Is that the Legends? No, it's not. What is it?
It's the SH figure art one.
Well, what
It
are
has
what are
the
the pros and
manifold head.
cons?
The head's amazing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I just hate the body. Like, I hate the way SH Figure Arts does their, like, hip leg articulation. Like, I don't know if you can see, like this just seems so unnecessary to have all these, like, little pieces in there.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you have any of their figures, but, like, Spider-Man figures really kind of are, like, the bottom of what they are able to do as a company. Like, the colors are way off. When I got him, like the things that come out of his back, the claw things, like they immediately broke.
Damn,
Like the day I took him the package.
that's no good. Sometimes they like. I
Thankfully,
feel like they overcomplicate things.
What's that?
I feel like sometimes they overcomplicate things.
Yeah, I think they definitely overcomplicated like the hip, like articulation of the figure. It's like as soon as I got the Mafex one, I was like, I could never buy another SH Figure Arts Spider-Man confidently. And, like, this isn't even close to color. It's like a burgundy red. Like he was like metallic red in
Right.
the movie.
Is there like a deluxe one that came out recently?
Yeah, that one looks so good.
Oh my god.
These are good though. They're Iron Man.
Yeah. Let's see. Smash Lab says Dante introduced me to Poutine. Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier. Prime to the First says I dig that classic Falcon. He's dope. Yeah, you saw me just playing with it right now. It's literally a little kid making him fly through the air. All those like simple flight poses. Like it's perfect. I'm just not digging them funky boots. Yeah, they're just. Should they not be boots since he's wearing like an all red bodysuit? Should it just be? I don't know what they would be. These look like Doc Martens. Kansas City for the Raptors. I'm assuming that's because they don't want to drive across the border back and forth and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like how.
Because of the travel restrictions because of COVID, and it would interrupt their season.
Yeah, because the Jays couldn't play in Toronto even though they wanted to. The city didn't okay it, so they had to play down in Buffalo.
My personal opinion with it is I don't really care if they want to go play in Kansas City as long as like it means they can continue to play and it doesn't fuck up with the franchise or whatever, and that they don't try and take advantage of that to take the franchise over. Like as long as it like is just like a temporary thing, and then they eventually like they hand it back over. Like they don't do any rebranding or anything like that. Like it's still the Toronto Raptors. They're just playing in Kansas.
Oh,
just
you think
like,
Kansas City would try to make a play for the team afterwards?
I don't know. I think I don't know like really, but the Raptors are definitely a really hot franchise right now, and like they definitely have a lot of marketability, but like, and they're good, and they have been good for a long time, but like they're like really now like contenders that people are like paying attention to, like below the border more, like they're acknowledging us.
Man,
So
we've been Eastern
possibly
Conference.
maybe I think they're like the third highest valued franchise that like for like what they can bring in like market wise and like fan interest and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not like 100% sure, but I think they're pretty close to like the top five or whatever.
But I mean, like a championship just a year ago. I don't think I don't think there's any reason for the team to leave. I think you'd have to have like a struggling franchise, a struggling.
I don't think there's any reason for the team to leave, even if they were to have not won that and they didn't win for like the next 10 years. Like I still don't see a reason for them to outcome.
I mean, for younger kids
Especially for
who are like 10 years old, the past like their whole lives they've just seen the Raptors have been making the playoffs and just been making runs. Like they've never known the
yeah,
Raptors to
like
be
you
a
can
shitty team that people like me and you have been through the crap seasons.
yeah,
So
like the tougher times of the team. But
yeah,
like you can attest because you're like in Toronto too. Like but obviously like in Canada, like it's taken like as like a national team, like everyone kind of like likes it even if they don't like it really. Like even people that don't like really keep up with the basketball world kind of like they have an interest in them winning and they want them to win because it's like a national team kind of deal.
yeah, man. I don't think so. Like we have the whole country as a fan base. Like to take that away, that's how much more money could you make in Kansas City versus one team that represents the entire
Yeah,
nation?
like that's
Like that kind of revenue, I don't unless you're saying the market in Kansas City is that crazy for basketball, like to spend that kind of money. I don't
plus
know.
like city of Toronto would not want to give up that franchise because like clearly it makes them a shit ton of money and it does bring in a lot of like other businesses.
Yeah. Well, it's MLSE wouldn't. It's like Bell, Rogers, and whatever behind MLSE. They're not gonna.
Yeah,
It had to be a
because
pretty serious bid for them.
whenever like a sports team or whatever they win like their respective championship, it's supposedly like boosts the economy of the city in whatever way. Not, not sure the specifics of it, but I've heard of that before. Like it's just like a thing that happens usually. We get like more sponsorships and more advertising revenue and all that.
All right, so Hellfire Club box set. I ordered this from EB Games. I originally ordered from Hasbro PulseCon, from directly from Hasbro Pulse, and then that weekend ended. These showed up on EB Games because EB has a deal with Hasbro. So I ordered it on from EB, which is the Canadian GameStop, and I immediately canceled my. I canceled my Hasbro order. I was gonna leave it at first because it wasn't coming out till March 2021, and this showed up today. And I've heard some people on my Instagram tell me, like two people have told me at least, that Hasbro Pulse canceled their order. These all happen
Yeah,
to be Canadian. So I don't know if,
when I was at the EB games in Charlottetown, they were talking about that.
so I don't know why Hasbro Pulse is canceling those, but that sucks if you didn't order. If you like paid the $30 US, obviously they'll refund you. But if you went for that option and they canceled it, and because it's too late to get it from EB, so the
Yeah,
box, you can see like the gorgeous looking gates here. That's a front flap that opens. It's got this stupid thing here, which is completely pointless, other than to say Hellfire Club because it's taped at the bottom. So while you have like a window packaging here, you can't open the window until you cut the tape to take this off, just for this. So that's dumb as hell. On the back here, you can see portraits of the four figures inside. The Hellfire Club. Sebastian Shaw assembles the Hellfire Club, a vicious syndicate bent on economic power and ruthless political domination. Alright, I'm going to open it frontwards to you guys. I'm not even looking at it. Watch it be Velcroed. It is. All right. Here we go. Damn. Look at that. Yo. It's got like more portraits. This insert with the inner circle. Yo, this is beautiful. Oh, doesn't this have this invite or something? Uh-oh. More tape. I'm going to switch it over to... right here. Can you see it on the camera?
No, my... Oh, yeah, I can see it now. That's pretty awesome.
That's crazy.
That's a pretty cool package, actually.
There's like a letter or something in here. Okay, that is actually...
Is that like a separate piece from the package?
Yeah, it was taped onto the inside, but you can take it off, and then on the back there's an envelope with like a... Or you can actually take it out. It's a letter. This is a very nice touch.
Is the letter on the back an apology for how bad the Alpha Flight pack was?
How bad the what?
We're sorry.
We're sorry your friend's order was canceled.
Sorry we're canceling all your stuff for AB Games.
You are cordially invited to the ranks of a society with a most exclusive membership. That's actually... Okay, I'm going to read this later because nobody wants to see me read a letter.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil the letter and share it with the common people, do you?
Yeah, they weren't invited. Alright. Put that back here. Do you have any more stuff to open?
No, I don't.
Alright. That is a very nice touch. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this set once I open it, but I guess I need to find a spot for it.
What does the Emma Frost look like?
Emma Frost.
That looks awesome. Sebastian Shaw looks really good too.
Alright, I'm going to check my paint real quick. My god, these look incredible. Okay, I'm glad I didn't pass on this.
I feel bad that I did.
Sebastian Shaw, Jean Grey, Donald Pierce, Emma Frost. Yeah, this is probably one of the nicest box sets that I've ever purchased from Hasbro, man. Oh, I should have done a second camera or a third camera that looks downward so you can see what's going on. One second. Alright. So the paint on all of mine looks good. What is this yellow thing? Oh, there's a Wolverine. Wolverine mask. You know that unhooded mask piece? Some kind of book here. I think that's the same one that you get from either Doctor Doom or the Grey Beast. There's a Magneto helmet here. And, yo, you can see in the background, there's like an entire backdrop of the Hellfire Club, like a little lounge or something.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So hopefully, people who grab this, you get yours. I'm actually pretty lucky that I got mine from EB. I took a chance, and it paid off. And I can go back and get my Edge discount. And get another 10% back.
I think that's the best set they've done.
Let's see. I think that wasn't there one that was the Book of Vishanti, the Doctor Strange one. That one looked pretty cool. I never got it, but it seemed like
it was a 3 7/4 one. Or
oh, was it? Damn.
I think so.
The only other box sets I have are Alpha Flight, which I haven't opened yet, but it does not. The presentation looks nothing like this. And the original X-Men, the 5-pack. And that doesn't look as good either. This is like, I mean, come on. Yeah, here.
Does the presentation outweigh the quality of the figure?
No.
Figures.
The figures are really well done. I was kind of hesitant at first when I bought it. I'm like, do I really need this? Do I really need Hellfire Club? And these old-timey looking guys with their old man shoes. I don't even know what type of shoes these are called, with a buckle. But yo, there's like
buckle and frills.
There's like weathering on here on the vest. It's well, not weathering. It's like I don't know how to explain it. You can see the texture, but it's not just red. There's some black wash on it under his little scarf. The frills coming out of the sleeves. This dominatrix figure, I don't know. It looks great. That's not what I'm into, but you know, they both look really nice. And
yeah, it's definitely tempting. I definitely want to consider getting that so I can get a classic Emma Frost and some of the other stuff.
And that's the thing too. I don't have a classic Emma Frost. They'll probably re-release it later. So while I was undecided on this set, like the presentation, opening this thing up, seeing the artwork in here, seeing the artwork of the backdrop, I hope it comes off easily. You don't want to ruin it. Of course they taped it. So now I'm going to have to surgically remove this tape.
At least you're going to be able to still separate it, hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah, someone said, am I keeping the box? Yeah, 100%. It's just cool as hell, man. And then also this artwork, I'm going to hang it in my bedroom. My fiance will not be too happy about it, but I'll be like...
I'm sure she'll deal.
And the detail, if this was a framed picture, the detail in here is like, there's actually the metal wire that someone installed on the back of this frame so they can hang it, and that's where this secret envelope is hidden. So that's actually really, really cool.
Yeah, it's nice to see Hasbro actually like go more above and beyond for their packaging for when they do these box sets.
The dumb part is part of this tape is stuck on the front. I don't know if I can take it off without ripping it.
That's risky.
That was the one packaging blunder. I might be able to. Nope. So that's staying on forever. Well, what do I care? It's going back in the box anyway, probably. But yo, I'm going to have to make a shelf for the Hellfire Club. Because another thing is I have 2 Hellfire Club goons. And I'm planning to get 2 more. So that is going to be...
How much were they charging for those?
This was $120.
No, the goons.
Oh, the goons are on Hasbro Pulse only. They're $15 US, I believe. Which, after tax and conversion, would be like 20 Canadian, I assume. And
they only come with like fisted hands, or
they come with... Oh, it's right here. No, they come with 2 weapon hands because they do come with 2 guns. They come with Big Blaster and Pistola. So That's why I guess the lower price point, the army building price point on the Bucky cap. But yo, this figure is the face sculpt. Like even though there's nothing going on, it's such a good sculpt that it's really creepy.
Yeah, I always thought the Hellfire Club had a really cool design.
A lot of people had problems last week. Laser Pants from Infinity Equation said he had 10 of these, and 10 of them all had crooked eyes.
Oh,
I got 2 so far, and both of them are okay. So I'm kind of lucky there. But they're small enough in behind this mask that hopefully you can kind of hide it if you're doing some toy shots. Maybe change the angle a little bit in the background. But yeah,
are they? If they got one that was like really bad, would you be like willing to like try and fix it, or would you be too scared to do it? Like, is it like too this thin of a slit, or?
I'm by no means a good painter, so I'm assuming you need something really thin and fine to get into these cracks.
Is it like thinner than Doctor Doom's, or?
It might be a little bit smaller. I don't have the new Doctor Doom. But man, these guys are creepy.
Yeah, they look cool.
Just give him a Slipknot mask. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make some space for these guys. Probably up there, because up top is the villain shelf. And that's already up to the ceiling. You know what? I got a problem. I don't know where I'm gonna put these HasLab Sentinels when they come out.
How many of those did you buy again?
2.
Fucking shit.
2.
I have to live vicariously through you because I ain't get one of those things.
Hopefully I'm still doing this show in a year's time, so there will be a HasLab edition of Unboxing Thursdays.
Man, you better be. That'd be like your biggest video yet.
Yeah, doing it for the views. Can you imagine buying the HasLab Sentinel for monetization? My channel's not even monetized. I don't make any money on this off advertising. I'm just hanging out, man.
There's not enough money to make on YouTube for it ever to be worthwhile sticking stuff in like that, unless you're getting like outside advertisements for like branding and shit. But like,
yeah,
obviously that situation.
That's 500 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, I know. It's like insane. Like what? And you bought 2 of them.
Well, I sold the. Did I tell you I sold my Lone Roach?
No, I don't
Gomez.
think you did.
So I sold that, and that paid for most of one. Because for whatever reason, that one went up to some stupid money right there. So I sold one of those that almost paid for one HasLab Sentinel. And then I had another good week of just like side stuff. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? Ordered the second one.
You're definitely getting a lot of stuff with it though, so it's worth it.
Yeah, exactly. But now I'm on the fence. Like, do I need a HasLab Razor Crest? Do you watch The Mandalorian? Are you into Star Wars at all?
Not enough to want to spend money like that.
I want
I
it.
think I've been over with this with you before, but like I'm in like the not spending more than $50 on it fandom, so like
Yeah.
yeah.
So that one would be $750 worth in American.
Pass.
I kind of want it, but I feel like it's just the hype right now because Mandalorian's, you know.
Yeah, I feel like the hype's just kind of over valuing it maybe more, but
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to be in a year's time. Do I still want to how the Mandalorian's going to be? I made a joke earlier this week that what happens because the HasLab closes the week after the first episode, which is tonight. It's the week or a week and a half. So I'm like, what happens if after the HasLab closes and the episode after that, like they blow up the Razor Crest on the TV show? So now you drop $500 and you're waiting a year for a ship that's like kind of blown to bits. Because you can see in the trailer, it's already like sputtering around with like I don't know, battle damage, trying to navigate away from like a fight or something. So you never know.
That would be pretty chill if Hasbro and Disney.
Be like, grab all your money first, release that episode, and they're like, gotcha, sucker.
And then he gets like the second episode, he gets a new spaceship, and then that goes up on HasLabs.
Yeah, totally. It would totally
It's the same one, but it has big shoulder spikes. It's pretty much what it got.
It blows up, and then it blows up, and then Boba Fett comes back, and then they become friends. They roll in the Slave One, and then Slave One goes up as HasLab. Boom, you just doubled your money. And you know, a Slave One on its own would sell already.
If they did that, you guys couldn't be mad though, because then you would be happy because you got Slave One anyways.
Yeah, I don't collect 3 3/4. Like I keep looking over there because that's my Mandalorian collection. It's all Black Series, and as cool as it would look in the background, well, it's 3 3/4. You get a Mandalorian, you get the child, you get a bunch of bounties that are frozen in carbonite. Like that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna buy any other figures. I can't put this guy down. I can't put these two down. I think these two on their own are the stars of this week's unboxings. Packaging wise, definitely Hellfire Club. I'm kind of scared to take those figures out. I might have to do a little in-depth opening later on. But yo, I've still got like a crap ton of t-shirts to sew, so I'm gonna sign off in about 5 minutes. Does that sound good with you?
Yeah, that works for me.
I'll just catch up with the chat real quick. L Collector, what's up? Hey man, how's it going? Another Canadian dude. Make sure you go follow Dante, okay? Tiny Pants Tailoring.
Should have unboxed some Poutine.
How do you come onto the stream and then tell me? I can't order it now. Because I could have ordered it with my Uber Eats earlier with my Korean fried chicken.
Coulda.
Isn't the Mandalorian Boba Fett? Sorry, what's that?
You got that a second time today?
No, I only got it was lunch. It was lunch, just lunch.
Fair.
Night Walker says, "Isn't the Mandalorian Boba Fett?"
That's what I thought.
I don't know. There's Boba Fett apparently is not really a Mandalorian, but then someone said that's going to be like retconned and fixed. We'll see. We'll see this season what's going on. Oh, the cool part is Obi-Wan is my favorite character, and he's getting a miniseries on Disney Plus. And apparently, I think this week or last week, he was on set. Or no, sorry, during The Mandalorian, he was on set in costume as Obi-Wan, because they use that new technology where it's
from where he was shooting.
Where I think because he's not alive at this time, in that period, but he was there because one of the directors is going to be directing the show, and they're using that Jon Favreau's technology where it's like the really big screen instead of green screen is just the high def screen in the background. So I guess he was on set in costume doing test shots or just checking out how everything is. So for me, that's pretty exciting. I don't know about other Star Wars fans.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yo, you can get his torso into like really. So like this way, that way, in. How's the running pose? Yeah, man. This guy's awesome. Well, next time you head to Toys R Us, 2 hours away, let me know what you find. Let me know. If you can't find Venom, let me know. I'll try to find it for you.
He's definitely on my radar of ones I'd like to get.
I believe him and Carnage are 2 per case. So,
Oh, really?
and he doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece, so it might factor into his availability.
I think Fantastic Four is kind of underappreciated for merchandise.
Yeah, but they're getting their retro wave coming soon, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll put some. I don't know. Was it announced yet? What figures are in the wave? Hopefully there's some new characters or new figures.
Sure, I would really like a Dragon Man. That would be pretty cool. Build a figure.
Yeah, I've heard someone say that would be a cool bath too. Because that thing goes for what now? $300,
Yeah.
something like that. Maybe even more.
I'd like to see them do Rhino too.
On the retro card.
I just want to build a figure Rhino in general, or a single pack.
Yeah, if they do more retro stuff, hopefully they'll put Rhino in there. Nightwalker says, "Yeah, I'm still waiting on season 2 of The Mandalorian. I was googling it earlier. It drops on the 30th at 3 a.m. Eastern, so midnight Pacific time. So I'll be asleep already. So I have to watch it in the morning. But yo, man, thanks for coming on. Before we go, you have anything you want to say to the people?
No.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, you know what? Thank you very much for coming on.
You keep following Kevin and keep following this awesome show.
Where the guests don't have
stuff in the box. It's got to get out of the box.
Yeah, that's right. Well, everyone in the chat, thank you for watching still. This episode, previous episodes are going to be up on the channel. You can still watch them. Next week is Toy Soldier Photography, followed by Fallen Fett and some of the Toronto, Ontario guys. Make sure you follow Tiny Pants on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'll read them all anyway. If you're watching now, watching later. Dante, thank you very much. I know you've been holding some of those figures just long enough that you opened Hush right before the video, or right when the video started.
It's been a long time waiting for it. Some of them have been here for a year.
Yeah, I know. I have. The wall is like that too. But yeah, thank you very much. It was nice. I don't think we've chatted in person, like face to face, right? Just through messaging.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was nice to chat with you like this, and hopefully we can do this again later on. Get more toys.
I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to come down to Ontario and go to like one of the toy conventions when it's like kind of calmed down again.
Yeah. Hopefully that's. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be soon, but
sooner than later. But
yeah, man. Let me know when that happens.
Will do.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. I'll see you next week for the next episode of Unboxing Thursdays. Peace.